A comment. Car. Southeast leaders. Wake up from your slumber. Thank you.
All right. Good morning. Welcome.
Hello, Prince. Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Welcome.
How are you doing?
I'm very well, thank you. How are you?
My name is Salasi. I want to start by saying, where is Leah Sharibu? The story told about Leah Sharibu wasn't possible at all. How could this only young girl, the only daughter to her family, the only daughter family being sent to school, they didn't Leah to party, she didn't go for her merriment to go and enjoy. No, she go there to learn to better her life. And now they train her to become nurse, be taking care of the bandits. And now they are coming out and saying Aliyah Sharibu has been remarried to another commander of bandits. Just imagine that, of the terrorists. And has been there. She hasn't been ready. If Leah was governor's daughter, if Leah was minister's daughter, if Leah was president's daughter, they would have reached to her by now. It seems to me like they have forgotten about Leah Sharibu, if not because of the news brought out this week. So I'm urging the government to do the news, especially about Leah Sharibu and about the remaining students of Gusau University and other corpers that were traveling to Akwa Ibom for an official assignment that saying the youth corpers were kidnapped by bandits. These people, whoever that has been kidnapped, need to be reunited with their family. Thank you. God bless Nigeria.
God bless you. Good morning.
Good morning, perfect gentlemen. It's the name is Abakar calling you from Angola. I agree, Salasi.
Welcome. Go ahead.
Hello?
Go ahead. I can hear you. Good morning.
Thank you. My question this morning, did the military officers and soldiers who die in Niger State die in vain? I'm asking this question. Authority and the military hierarchies. It is those military officers and soldiers who were ambushed. Some of them were killed and suffered injuries. Did they die in vain? Thank you.
All right. Thank you for sharing your thoughts. We're also live on YouTube and Facebook at Nigeria Info Abuja. So you go on there to join the conversation. Open mic Friday. Let's know what your biggest take this is. Good morning. Welcome.
I greet Selassie and Abubakar. My name is Ferry. I'm calling from Green Pastor.
Go ahead, engineer.
Concern is about nation building. And I'll think at something.
Go ahead.
Labour threatening strike. If a warning strike. No comment. Labour told us when they will go on indefinite strike. No comment. Since we're not held, nothing. So that the time is imminent and they decide we're on strike. That's that simply don't strike. To general, this one is that one. What are we doing? It's the court to begin to dictate the society. We're not playing a nation. We're just building favoritism. However, it's side by side, as it like Miliro, where whatever the president wants to do, it doesn't matter what. It takes time for us to go on strike. Everyone does not go. The whole of Nigeria citizens, are we not suffering enough? You remove subsidy quickly. There is no plan. You're not learning on the job. Oh, let's try, not 3,000 naira, not this, we'll do that. And then as you're doing this, people are losing their lives, people are losing their job, things are becoming harder, cost of food has gone up, a model of rice used to be, 500, 600, now it's 1,800. Foreign rice was 50k, local for 15k. And then the cost, the income per head per hour is 100 naira for minimum wage. That means 10 hours gives you 1,000. That is 30,000 naira. Is enough for a family? Have we start back to know that we are suffering more than any other country in Africa? And they will come over and say, no, don't try, wait first. The money you're spending and the cost of all of this is not making to us. Why would the government even build brand new refineries and sell this one? So we know that the suffering is this refinery because all of you were saying this, we are saying that our schools are built. People paying for 5k and now paying 100 and something thousand. So where is the palliative, my friend?
All right.
They go help us on our conscience. Take time, my brother.
Thank you for sharing your thoughts, engineer. Family, let's take some messages right now. The number on WhatsApp for you to send your message, it is 080 99 93 0137. And this says, on the minister and employees of the Federal Ministry of Works, honestly, the man who look on behalf of other employees must be issued a query by the permanent secretary, and disciplinary actions should be instituted immediately against the officer for being rude and gross insubordination. It's not a material for the Nigerian civil service. This must be done. And that is from Dr. Ahmed in London. Comrade Chris Ezeocha in Mada says, my open mic this morning, social justice is of fundamental importance. Injury to one is injury to all. The reign of impunity should be relegated to the background. A country ungoverned by laws moves frontally backwards. Power corrupts, and absolute power corrupts absolutely. My open mic, when you see through number of governorship and National Assembly elections of the opposition party members being qualified in favor of others at their respective election review tribunals, we can easily come to terms with the fact that the opposition parties are more or less wasting time, and that of faithful members and the rest of Nigeria, especially now at the Supreme Court, in vain. I rather advise people especially to stop dishing out statements as well as stop disturbing the peace on the bull certificate matter, especially as it has been said in the last court judgment. Issues of certificate of candidates for all elections are pre-election qualification matter and not post-election issues, as what Patrick is saying. Open mic is why the NAF is being suspected IPOB and ECN hideouts in the East. Okay. All right, let's get back to the phone lines right now. 700-951-0000. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Your device is turned on. Can you move over from it so I can hear you clearly? Welcome.
I've done that, sir. Good morning, sir.
Thank you. Good morning.
My name is Victor. I'm calling from Cairo.
Welcome. Now go ahead, please.
I was just to talk about the few things I've been listening to this morning. And it's so disturbing. The idea of the bombings, the idea of the security. I'm hearing about Leah Sharif, the Boko Haram insurgency, ESN, IPOB, and it's taking me back to the East Nigeria before the Civil War. But let's look at the present in the future. Nnamdi Khan is still in prison for no reason. Like the court has not come with anything to hold this man down. There's the federal government of Nigeria, even time of Muhammad Buhari, they don't anything to hold this man down. Everything he said is true. Everything he said is even coming to reality. He's an innocent man.
Can you give instances of these things that you referred to?
Huh?
Can you give instances of these things that you referred to being true and coming to pass?
I don't get it. Can you repeat what you said?
I said, can you give instances of these things that you say are coming to pass that were before and you say are true? I'm just asking. Okay, go ahead.
When you said that they're going to label IPOB a terrorist organization, that was what exactly the federal government did. And now they are bombing innocent civilians.
All right.
I can name many of these things, so many of them. He didn't say that he was going to be in prison. That was what he said. For no reason. Why are they imprisoning journalists? Why are they imprisoning civil rights groups? Doesn't people have for expression? The case of NSAS. They killed innocent youths who are protesting. Protest is a right of expression. You have freedom of information. There's freedom of... These things are being made, and he's in prison. What's the reason? Why is he in prison? There are thousands of others who are in prison.
All right.
No reason. So this is that when you commit injustice one, it's committed injustice for all. And the people who are complaining that they lost out from civil service for coming, that kind of thing is what doesn't make Nigeria move forward. Come later and you're complaining that you are locked out. I mean, things are just going wrong country. I think that the government should just create a end zone. Let everybody have the expression. Well, let me just say here. I don't want to go further on this.
All right, Victor. Thank you for sharing your thoughts there. Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Welcome.
Okay. My name is Chow.
Go ahead, Chow.
Okay. I want to talk about the so-called PM camp by the military. You know that if you recall for 8 years, Buhari was busy that he's going to IPOB. he will do this, he will do that. 8 years down the line, he could. Instead of the newly elected president to go, people have, voices of wisdom have encouraged people to go on the path of they say is all they want to do is crush, kill, and bad. I am betting that in the next 100 years, the count is war. There is a war that people want to defend their land. They said, this is our land, this is what we need. And you tell them they are going to die by force. I just the pity. And let me tell you, every the IPOP pick up arms, the Nigerian military will not even have time to replace their view. They have not picked up arms yet.
Have a good day as well. Back to some messages right now before we go on next break. And it says, my open mic is why the NAF is bombing suspected IPOB and ESN hideouts in the East, packaging, amnesty and reintegration for Baram and terrorist headers. It takes a shallow mindset to populate, considering the trends and dynamics of recent insecurities in Nigeria. That's what K is saying. And this one from TA says, if subsidy should not or will not benefit the masses, that's why it was removed. I disagree, because now I know I benefit from subsidy. To it now, it's impossible. And open mic discussion is in the direction of Mr. President shielding the release of his Chicago State record. Please, the president should be encouraged to release it. Otherwise, the world may see us as a republic of secrets and people. Exelon in Cuba. My open mic is on the inability of our leaders to fix our nation for so many years now. For so many years, our leaders have not been able to make our nation stable, productive, and peaceful. This has given rise to so many unpalatable consequences. Our economy has fallen. Our youths now roam the streets without being kept busy with jobs. Our ladies of marriageable age don't get husbands. Many of them joined other trades. Most Nigerians now live hand to mouth. And so I plead with the federal government to be able to fix our country. My fear is that it appears they don't have what it takes to fix the nation. Social engineer Comrade Itodo sharing his thoughts there. And Nazi says, my open mic is this. Wrong or right? I want to ask, have these civil servants been paid? What are their salaries like? Do they have fuel? How do they come to work? I can assure you that today they won't be there at all. The Monday is a public holiday. Some of them might include today as a public holiday. This is a fallout of the indiscipline at the executive, legislature, and judiciary levels. I'll be copying them. That's what Nazi is saying right now. We'll go on a break. When we come back, we'll get back to what your open mic is for today.
Want to live spiritual life? Then attend the 2023 Air Seminar Abuja with him. Keys to living this life. Date September 29th to October 1st, 23. Venue Abuja National Air Concourse Center, number 11 Femikila Street, Life Camp, Abuja. Time 8 a.m. daily. This seminar, the guest speaker Ayodele Fagbemi, a member of the Air Concourse clergy and Air missionary, will share the tools that can help you hear the voice of God and see the light of it. Be part of this weekend program featuring uplifting talk, round tables, workshops, special sessions for children, youth, and those new to Air Concourse. Come and learn about the wonder of the you and how to open your heart to God's love for a better life. You are most welcome.
You ready for a big federal government licensed financial empowerment and contribute to charity? Citizens Charity Raffle is here for you. On 30th September 2023, Citizens Charity is offering 1 million naira to a key beneficiary in the pre-independence draws. To participate, buy a ticket by visiting www.citizensraffle.org or call 0188-700-19 or send a WhatsApp message to 0758-270040 or contact our retailers nationwide. Tune in live to NTA stations nationwide at 8 a.m. this Saturday, 30 September 2023.
is Nigeria Info.
Nigeria Info.
This 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 is Nigeria Info.
The biggest take this week. The time is 8:30 a.m. for open mic. What your open mic is for today, Friday, 0700 950 You can call that number or call 08095974869. You can also send a WhatsApp message. We are live on Facebook, Nigeria Info Abuja, so to join the stream and also share your biggest take this week on the platform. Good morning.
Good morning. Itodo.
Yes, what's your name?
My name is Bright. Tomato.
Go ahead, please.
One is on the judicial in Nigeria. Is this where we are going? Is it the right path? So I don't know that jury can go and give judgment within a triple and half an hour in Nigeria. Now I ask, based on Zach, where is it? Emefele, where is it? That young man in EFC, Abuja, where is it? Okay, look at him now becoming own. In how many years? The whole thing the man is saying is truth. Like in Nambekam in 2006. He's saying that armed bandits are coming in Nigeria from West Africa and from other, and the former president confirmed it, saying that all those armed bandits are from Libya and the rest of them. And he said, INEC, what about voting, that INEC is the one that options position area. Are we not seeing it happening? Okay, now, this half is bombing, they say, provided the ISN and IPOP. And the IPOP, everybody can be IPOP. Some people that are men can say that it's IPOP. So, doing that, armed robbers, criminals are sentenced by bombing. Okay, what are those people that brought aircraft and scattered our natural money? Scattered it, and some people are in Zamfara carrying gold, and nobody is talking about it. Who are those people that are sponsoring bandits that UAE gave us the names all day? Is it not in the hand of the government? And now, everything is upside down in Nigeria. They said that, and we are still doing as if they say everything is good. If labor is doing, they say labor is bad. But they are the ones dancing Kelewu in Lagos.
All right.
Saying that Jonathan this one, this one. Look at it now. Thank you.
Thank you. Good morning.
Good morning, Itodo.
Welcome. How are you?
My name is Felix, calling from Metab.
Go ahead, Felix.
My take is on the level Congress side. The question I want to ask, on which person on which people interest are going on this level. I heard somebody saying Nigerians fully support. Which Nigerian? Nigerian that does not know what they are doing. You know that Itodo, that.
Why you say it's Nigerians who don't know what they're doing? Everyone has a right to decide on what they think is best, don't you say?
They are supporting it. Do you know that there are some Nigerians until they go out a day before their daily break? So what happened to them? How many Nigerians are in the payroll of the federal civil service? See what is happening with the women workers. Which I feel like, I'm not surprised. This is what I've been saying. What are they doing? They are not. Look, for instance, like today, Friday. By 12 noon now, people, both whether you are a Pecan, you are a Christian, everybody will be going to mosque. It's the sea. It will go and teach it. They are journalists.
But that's hold on, Felix. That's an unfair assumption to make on every civil servant, because not everybody leaves the office at the time you just stipulated right now. There are those who are steadfast and stay till it's their closing.
And let me say to you, it will go and in a one room of with a half up to 35 people in there. Those that you will see in there, like 5 that are holding people, electronic something that are holding things. Those are not holding things, they are not there. Those after salary, 2 weeks, they will go back to hear information.
Do you work in the civil service?
I know what is happening 100%.
Answer the question, Felix. Do you work in the civil service?
I cannot even work here because I don't want to lament. I can't work in federal civil service. I'm a 100% business.
Okay.
I'm not working there. But we know exactly what's happening. What are they adding? Like we are shouting insecurity. We are having ministry, and you are having that many agencies of government, some of them, they don't have offices. Now 406 is their offices. British is their offices. Spend money that they would have used give employment so that they will not be in this. All this insecurity that we are seeing people, there is no time people will be hungry that they will not be angry. Then people will just tell it, they turn into insecurity. It work that way. If people are hungry, they are angry. And must plan something to do, and they will be available for anything that come up.
All right, Felix.
Whether it's bad or good. So all this, we'll go and check. How can we have up to 200 something agencies of government when we already have that minister already heading? What are they adding? They are not adding anything. Only they are looting. It is
All right, thank you for your thoughts right there. Dr. Mrs. Umar Lebara from Ore says, Nigeria celebrates 63 years with missed opportunities, yet crawling and struggling with God's economy remains stagnant. Asian financial institutions, the governance, security, corrupt has soared to the high heavens. The situation has gone beyond crime, I built country. End of quote. Nigerians are frustrated in the wealth as we are yet to see manifestations of election promises of the president. That's how she ends her message. Minister of Works did the most commendable work yesterday, is what Kingsley was saying. It is unfortunate that majority of countries' workers in the public sector might have zero work ethic in this country, and it is this. The only place we have citizens who take their work seriously is in the private sector. I mean, our zero work ethic by the fake we encounter daily on weekdays. Mondays always choked up while it diminishes until Friday and looks like nobody is going to work. Go to most ministries today, it is empty. Public servants, some don't take their work seriously. It is well with us as a country. That's how Kingsley ends his message. And this says to you, thank you for the compliment. Chinelo, I want to for the talk of the caller that said that kind of said what he said is what Chinelo is saying. And now the kind of said one is ready to give presidency to the South. They said one thing we're struggling for. 2, he talked of the cashless policy. He said people that have money in the bank should withdraw some and keep some at home. They may wake up and not be able to access their money. The federal government allow that man go, take a piss. The court has set him free. Why are they still detaining him? Let it rain in the Southeast. My open mic today is on insecurity in Nigeria that Oluda didn't see. Mr. President will do something about it. You can see the civil servants in Nigeria. Something else. In fact, some of them are sabotaging government's efforts. People should stop attacking news with sentiment, is how he wraps up that message. And Tunde says My open is about Mr. Wike's promise to light up Abuja with streets and also to provide buses. Help is the transport fare being experienced by workers. None of these have been done yet. Okay, we are still waiting for buses you promised. That's what they in Kaduna Road saying. Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Itodo.
Welcome.
My name is first time caller.
Welcome, miss. This is for you. Thank you much for joining in. Let's hear your thoughts.
Okay, my open mic goes to David Umar. I to advise him this morning to keep on what he has started. Because I strongly believe that he started well with them. But his comment I heard through this radio this morning that he offered about 15,000 for them.
15 million of his penal funds.
Yeah. Yes. Maybe it is to subsidize their transport. Now, they that are agitating supposed to go and ask who is holding the money. They're supposed to start work by 8 o'clock in the morning. He reduced it to 9 o'clock, helping them. Now, the purpose of coming is it there is no money or there is no transport. I am working in private sector. 5 o'clock in the morning, I'm all aware from Duse to Jabi. I spend almost 1,000. I try to protect it, but if I lose it, it will be worse than the one spending now. And all of us are crying and shouting. I believe in that things will be better.
Sorry about that promise, but thank you for calling in and sharing your biggest take this week. Good morning.
Good morning, Itodo.
Welcome.
Thank you. This is Mary from Gwagwalada.
Go ahead, Mary.
I want to talk about the NLC strike and the minister's reaction to his staff. I feel very sorry when people come out and say NLC should consider. NLC should give government. Is it that we have thrown truth away or what? NLC had been giving government time. They had come out, they want to do strike. The federal president and did a national broadcast and made mention of some things to provide, especially high capacity buses. Until now, no one. Minimum wage, you didn't increase. With this amount we are collecting was the one we were collecting when fuel was 87 naira. You have moved fuel to 610 naira. We are still collecting the same amount. And they are saying workers should consider. What do they want workers to consider again? Do something. If you can't do all, at least doing one. Let us see that you have started doing one. So that they will say, okay, you have started, maybe you will do something. But every time they say workers should consider, how will workers consider? And about my, I like that he said he gave his workers 15 million. This is a divide rules strategy. You gave own staff 15 million. Those of us who are working in other parastatals, who gives us money? So if you own, you consider them well taken of. What of others? They do something that will benefit everybody. I people who are complaining that civil servants are not doing any work, then come to the private sector. You saw the civil service in the private sector. It's not a matter of any. Do your own work, allow the civil servants to do their. If they take care of workers' welfare, then you will be able to hammer the workers when they don't do well. But when you just leave them, every day you are saying they should manage, they should be patient, so you don't have the local standing to talk. So please, they should do what is supposed to be done for the workers so that they can monitor the workers and ensure that they do well. Thank you very much.
All right, Mary, thank you for sharing your thoughts. Let's hear from you now. Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Welcome. Yes, what's your name?
My name is Comrade Salisu.
Go ahead, Salisu.
I want to talk at the ESS and the federal government on the issue of Nnamdi Kanu. This country is going that somebody was from some agent to above the law, and which is not good. When some government is above the law, it shows sign for the individual of this country that someone can even claim to above the law again. Because when you agent subscribe for the country above the law, now they already say that Lincoln is free. They should set free from the court for a long time. The former government of Buhari don't accept to release this man. Now this man coming again, Bollywood, they don't want to release this man. There is problem in their in the newspaper and all the rest of the people are dying. Now I want to ask. Me, I'm not from the land. I'm Igala by tribe, and part of my brother, my life is from the Hausa. Now I want to now to know if it belongs to Hausa and Yoruba. That is, the Igbo cannot rule or Igbo cannot breathe. And what is they doing in this country? There's no united.
Nigeria belongs to all of us. Belongs to everyone, every citizen.
Why they are doing like this? Now, some years ago, when something is happening for some people, they don't want to see us. Like in the Benue, insecurity everywhere. Like that, the governor cried, they left. They never wanted to make sure the place is secure. When something happened in any in their own, like outside side, you will see they will see us.
All right.
They will spend money to go country. But when happen for another nation, they don't want to spend. Yeah, this Hausa and Yoruba are calling dividing this country.
No, that's wrong notion to put across. Okay, one should work towards uniting in terms of ensuring that we all see ourselves as equal, and the government has got its work cut out for it to ensure that every Nigerian lives together in peace and unity. A bit unfair to just generalize that this group is fighting against this group. Just because a few persons do not see the others as equal doesn't mean everyone also pushes that narrative. So let's talk in that context, but push towards peace and unity while the government does its own. We'll go on a quick break. When we come back, we'll hear more from you.
Did you know? Did you know?
Did you know?
Did you know?
Did you know? Did you know?
Did you know?
Personality. Shehu Shagari. A career. Kaduna College originally wanted to be a teacher training school. There were few high-level civil service professions open to indigents in northern Nigeria, and coupled with the lack of postgraduate schools except the Yaba Higher College, the teaching profession became a dominant career path early graduate Kaduna College took, and she was no exception. After finishing secondary school, he was called to become the new People Science teacher of Sokoto Middle School, and after he was appointed the science teacher for Zaria Middle School. In 1945, after the end of World War II, he moved back to become the science and also history and geography teacher of the Sokoto Middle School. There he was reunited with his extended family who lived nearby. 6 years after, he was posted to Argungu as the head of the new primary school.
Did you know? Did you know?
Did you know?
Did you know?
Did you know? Did you know?
You know.
This is Nigeria